It's me, Monwar Hussain, Associate Professor, Department of English, Government Ashik Mahmud College. Today, we will get some tips on creative writing. We will create our own ideas, own sentences. This task is very important for you in class 12. We find its function in the second portion of our syllabus named composition, where we are asked to write paragraph, letter, essay, report, and the like. For it, we need remembering some basic grammatical items, sentence making process, and words. It's a very easy process that can be followed by you. Simply speaking, here we will learn how to write, how to make sentences. At first, the answer of a question should be clarified to us. Do we feel writing to be important? Is writing necessary? The answer should be a clear yes, that writing is very much necessary for us. Why necessary? Think of it. We all dream of one day making a bright result. And good result is possible, bright result is possible only when we can provide good, correct, appropriate sentences in the exam paper. And good, correct or appropriate sentences can be made when we know how to write our own sentences, how to create our own ideas. Okay, you may think that by dint of our memorization, we can make it happen. But every time memorization will not be helpful. Because whatever we learn, we cannot be 100% sure that it will be common in our exams. There might be some questions common to us where we can be helped from memorization. Some questions uncommon to us. What will we do when we find any uncommon question? Will we leave it? Should you avoid it or reject it? That I have not been prepared for uncommon questions? No. When you are a student, your duty is to be prepared for all questions, common or uncommon, because we have to make a good result. And that uncommon questions can be written only when you can write your own sentences. We must learn writing to ensure a good result. Sometimes we are asked to write something instantly without any prior preparation, without any outside source-based help. That time we have to depend on our instant capability, our creativity. Sometimes we are requested to perform some official assignments. There also instantly we are asked to write to meet any instant requirements. And that time our traditional note-based, guide-based mechanical answer cannot help us. If we can write something of our own, only then we can perform that official writing. So we should be free from memorization. And there's a great opportunity when we get free from memorization. Once we can write something of our own, we need not depend on any mechanical or traditional note-based, guide-based answer. We are free that we can do anything according to our own choice, own sense. So, to be free from memorization, to build our own capability, to stand on our own feet, we must know how to write, how to create our own ideas. There is no other choice, no other way. Now, let's think of the requirements. What we need to perform writing. At first, we have to have self-confidence. In most cases, we cannot write simply because we don't believe ourselves. We can't believe in our own capabilities. We rather think that we are weak, we are ignorant. It's not possible for us to make sentences. It's difficult for us to generate ideas. We do not know words. These sorts of very bad beliefs are with our personalities, which create a strong barrier on the way of our writing efforts. These bad beliefs must not be with us. Rather, we should believe that we know many words, structures, grammatical items, and with the help of those things, we can easily make sentences. There is a saying in language learning world, if I believe I can, I can. What does it mean? It means to do anything, to make anything happen, I have to believe my own confidence. I have to believe myself. I have to have my own confidence. Then we should take care of our vocabulary, our word power. We should enrich our word stock. Remember, words are our lifetime assets. Every time we speak, listen to, read or write, words are necessary. And the word that I am learning today will be helpful in my activities today, will help me tomorrow, day after tomorrow, after 5 years, 15 years, 20, 30 years, all my life, it will help me. We should remember the words that we have already learned. At the same time, it will be good if we can make a habit of learning some new words every day. They will help us make varied types of sentences. Next, we should use our general knowledge, ideas. We have to apply our common sense. Our general knowledge, our ideas will decide what we should write and how we should write them. And then we must be knowledgeable about the basic grammatical items needed for writing. Generally, 3 items are necessary here: parts of speech, sentence, tense. These items are known to us. We have been learning these items from our school life for many years. The similar lessons will be used here at this stage. So we will find no difficulty making our own sentences if we can remember these lessons. Now, before starting writing, we should know how a sentence is made. We have to be aware of the sentence making process. Let us observe a very simple sentence. We are learning grammar. If we analyze the sentence, we find 4 basic components. We as the subject, are as the auxiliary verb, learn in continuous form as the principal verb, and grammar as the object. That is to say, here we are getting 4 parts: subject plus auxiliary verb plus principal verb plus object. Mainly we get 3 parts: subject plus verb plus object. This is the basic structure of a sentence, and in most cases we use this structure with a bit difference. Now we may see how different structures are provided with different sentences, or different sentences can make different structures. Generally, we know about 5 kinds of sentences: assertive, that provides statement; interrogative, that shows questions; imperative, that expresses order, request, comment, suggestion, prohibition, advice; optative, that shows wish, desire or prayer. and exclamatory that shows strong sense or emotion. With assertive, we find the simplest structure: subject plus verb plus object. As we see in the sentence, we learn grammar. Interrogative is a bit different in the sense that the verb, usually the auxiliary verb, comes at first, then subject plus principal verb plus object. As we are making question, there should be a question mark at last. Imperative is different in the sense that the main verb, the principal verb, comes at first, then object. These two constitute the sentence. We understand that there is a subject, but this is not directly mentioned here. Optative is like assertive in respect of its structure. The only difference is that the word may is added to the main structure in the beginning. As in the sentence, may you pass the exam. Exclamatory shows generally two structures: how plus adjective plus subject plus verb, and at last there is a note of exclamation. As in the sentence, how beautiful the bird is, or what a plus adjective plus subject plus verb. As in the example sentence, what a beautiful bird it is. Sometimes an adverb might be replaced by an adjective. As in the sentence, how beautifully the bird sings. We find another type of exclamatory sentence. Sometimes an interjection at first, then a note of exclamation, and next an assertive sentence. We may make the example, hooray, we have won the match. These are the usual structures of sentences. Now we will concentrate on the most commonly used structure or the most frequently used form. It's about assertive. In fact, in our lives, the sentences we speak, listen to, read or write are in most cases of this structure: subject plus verb plus object. As in the sentence, we learn writing. Sometimes subject plus verb plus object, and here verbs are of two types: auxiliary verb and principal verb. As in the sentence, we are learning writing. Sometimes subject plus verb plus object plus supplementary parts. As in the example, we are learning writing with correct grammar. Sometimes at first there is a phrase or clause, and then subject plus verb plus object plus supplementary parts. And as in the sentence, at present we are learning writing appropriately. I have already mentioned these are the usual structures that we make to provide most of the sentences. If we can be accustomed to learning and using these structures, it will be easily possible for us to make most of the sentences. We will find no difficulty making sentences. So let's try, and this is for the day. Thank you.